Filling the raw egg yolk with minced meat until it's swollen is a unique skill called stuffing. It was created by a special group of people, the Hakkas. This dish is called ningchun or stuffed eggs. The term chun in the Huizhou dialect is a homonym for egg. Hakkas are known for their practice of stuffing various ingredients, including tofu, bitter gourds, eggplants, and green peppers. The pinnacle of their skill is demonstrated in the art of stuffing eggs. According to Hakka tradition, when a family member celebrates their birthday, they partake in stuffed eggs as a means to eat eggs, avoid mishaps. Local duck eggs are utilized for creating these stuffed delicacies, with greener eggs indicating higher quality. Prior to stuffing, it is necessary to puncture the yolk's membrane and gradually insert the minced meat. Great care is needed in the whole process with gentle movements. You need to stuff as much meat as possible without breaking the yolk. Sometimes, the egg yolk is stretched into a thin layer, making it almost transparent. Boil the stuffed duck eggs in a pot. Add some simple seasoning. Lay vermicelli on the bottom and sprinkle shredded green onion. The Hakka stuffed eggs are ready. Huizhou, located in Guangdong Province, is a bright pearl on the bank of the Dongjiang River and a famous historical and cultural city in the south of the Five Ridges. The long history and special geographical conditions have formed an inclusive cultural tradition here. A multitude of flavors from across China converge in this place. Through people's creativity and imagination, they have transformed into vibrant and delectable delicacies. The distinctiveness of local cuisine stems from the region's water and soil. When visiting Huizhou and immersing yourself in Lingnan culture, one cannot overlook the extraordinary Hakka culinary delights. The Du's restaurant holds a familiar place in the hearts of Huizhou locals. For 4 decades, it has witnessed the remarkable transformations within the city while serving its residents. Numerous ancient customs persist within its walls. Dim sum-filled carts symbolize culinary anticipation, while the menu, adorned with small seals, preserves the childhood memories of generations in Huizhou. Amidst the fragrant aroma of hot tea, conversations flow, creating an indelible taste of Guangdong. Li Hongkun, a Dongjiang cuisine inheritor, has dedicated over 2 decades to the Du's restaurant. He is well acquainted with the bustling atmosphere of the kitchen. Tonight, a group of Hakka individuals returning from overseas have reserved a private room. Longing for the flavors of their hometown, they yearn for an authentic Hakka feast. Li intends to prepare a spread of genuine Hakka dishes, with the pinnacle being the renowned Dongjiang stuffed tofu. Wars, droughts, floods, famines, and epidemics plagued the Central Plains, compelling the Hakkas to migrate southward. After millennia of extensive journeys, they eventually settled in Guangdong, Jiangxi, Fujian, and other regions, giving rise to a distinct cultural heritage. Although Hakka cuisine shares its roots with that of the Central Plains, It has been influenced by the varied culinary traditions encountered along their migration, resulting in a one-of-a-kind taste. Among the 4 Hakka settlements, Huizhou stands at the forefront, offering dishes imbued with a pronounced Hakka essence. Dongjiang stuffed tofu, also known as Hakka stuffed tofu, traces its origins to the Central Plains tradition of consuming dumplings. However, upon migrating south to the 5 ridges, the Hakkas lacked wheat flour for dumpling making and turned to tofu instead, giving rise to stuffed tofu. At 3 o'clock in the morning, Yu Wuhui and Zheng Wenjian are already immersed in their bustling tasks. Their responsibility revolves around crafting a diverse range of soy products. Soybeans have undergone an 8-hour soaking process. Local soybeans, smaller in size compared to those in the northern regions, are utilized for crafting tofu. These soybeans possess a higher protein content and a robust soy flavor, making them the exclusive choice for creating Hakka stuffed tofu. Wu previously crafted tofu in restaurants and established his own tofu shop a few years back. With over a decade of experience, he possesses a deep understanding of the soybean-to-water ratio. The ideal concentration of soy milk is achieved by using 1/3 soybeans and 2/3 water. Once boiled, the foam on top should be skimmed off. Within minutes, the delightful aroma of beans wafts through the room. The couple efficiently divides responsibilities and collaborates seamlessly. Following a double filtration process, the soy milk is ready in just over 10 minutes. This is brine, or bitterin, the crucial ingredient for transforming soy milk into tofu. Brine consists of salt crystals derived from the evaporation of a highly concentrated saltwater solution. It serves as a common coagulant for tofu production in northern China. As soy milk curdles into tofu-like consistency, it is the opportune moment to shape it. Carefully remove the hot curd. Tightly wrap it in gauze. Place it on a wooden board and cover it with a weighted lid. Typically, a large bucket of water to facilitate the water drainage. After 15 minutes, the tofu is ready, marking the first batch produced today. The couple toils tirelessly until dawn, making the demands of their customers by producing 3 to 4 batches of tofu daily. Their tofu boasts exceptional quality. Every soy product available at Du's is meticulously crafted by the couple, including the stuffed tofu that Li Hongkun plans to cook. For the inhabitants of the Old City residence near West Lake, it has become a daily routine to purchase vegetables at Qiaoxi Market. This bustling marketplace offers an array of ingredients essential for home cooking, encompassing vegetables, meat, seafood, and condiments. Local residents and hotels also frequent the market to procure their supplies. Li Hongkun, who previously resided in the close proximity to the market, continues to adhere to the habit of buying vegetables here. The freshest and finest ingredients are readily available in abundance during the early hours of the morning. To prepare the authentic Hakka stuffed tofu, it is advisable to utilize the collar butt, also known as the pork shoulder. This particular cut possesses a lower fat content compared to pork belly and boasts a well-distributed layer of fat. It is the tastiest cut.
老闆，你鹹魚腳點見啊？
班人見我做翻個額係。
我梅香咧，嗱真搞啊，嗱條魚嚟，我貼呢個。
After purchasing the pork, he made a quick detour to this particular stall. Salted fish is a prevalent ingredient in Dongjiang Hakka cuisine. And each variety of fish is prepared using unique cooking methods. In the creation of stuffed tofu, salted mackerel plays a vital role in the meat filling. Most of Huizhou's seafood and aquatic products originate from Daya Bay, along with Aotou town situated in the bay's central region. The residents of this town predominantly engage in fishing activities, making them skilled fishermen. With a diverse selection of seafood, Hakka cuisine in this area has undergone a delightful amalgamation, resulting in a distinct flavor. During fishing expeditions, the men venture out while Su Xingdai and the women who remain on the island busily prepare family feasts. May is deemed the optimal time for capturing mackerel, when it is at its plumpest and most delectable state. Salted fish, known for its simplicity in preparation and prolonged preservation, is a frequent item on the fisherman's culinary repertoire. Within Hakka cuisine, there exists an essential flavor that reflects the Huizhou locals' unwavering quest for freshness. Unlike salted fish, this condiment demands intricate preparation, underscoring its complexity. Fish sauce holds a distinctive role as a seasoning in Guangdong's Hakka cuisine. It carries greater significance in the hearts of many Cantonese than even oyster sauce. The initial encounter with this fresh and savory flavor often transpires through the gravy created while making salted fish. Amongst Chinese culinary enthusiasts, it is the Cantonese who possess the most profound understanding of this refreshing taste. Freshness, an attribute extending beyond the realm of the 5 basic flavors, has become both commonplace and enigmatic within Chinese cuisine. The Cantonese spare no effort in their pursuit of savoring this exceptional taste. Shad roe serves as the primary ingredient in the production of fish sauce. Abundantly found in the sea, shadfish, with its fatty texture and spiky appearance, emits a pungent odor, rendering it unsuitable for direct consumption. Nevertheless, local inhabitants have come to consider it as an indispensable component over time. To create fish sauce, shad roe is combined with sea salt and poured into a fermentation tank, where fermentation takes place. Throughout the extended process, the fish gradually undergoes decomposition. However, subjecting it to high temperatures during drying inhibits the proliferation of microbes. Moreover, the presence of protease helps eliminate the fermentation liquid's odor. Subsequent layers of filtration yield an amber-colored fish sauce, completing the seafood seasoning that harmoniously melds fresh and salty flavors. Despite their economical nature, the raw materials used in fish sauce production are replete with over 18 amino acids, 8 of which are vital for maintaining good health. Nevertheless, the production of fish sauce typically requires several months, and in some instances, over a year. In pursuit of a better taste, some individuals embark on aging it for up to 3 years. As a result, few individuals nowadays undertake the task. All the necessary ingredients are prepared for Hakka stuffed tofu. The subsequent step involves crafting the meat stuffing. A combination of fatty and lean pork shoulder is mixed into a ratio of 3.5 to 6.5. It is crucial not to finely chop the pork, as smaller pork pieces yield a more flavorful result. Regarding the creation of traditional Hakka stuffed tofu, the live fish with dead fish formula is employed, signifying the use of fresh catfish and salted mackerel. Both live and dead fish are minced, blending with pork, and combined with minced local onions and shrimps. A sprinkle of pepper adds a touch of seasoning, while a few drops of fish sauce are incorporated to enhance the overall flavor. Thus, the filling is now ready. While stuffed tofu typically assumes a square shape in many regions, the Hakka variation consists of cubes measuring 6 centimeters in length, 3 centimeters in width, and 2.5 centimeters in thickness. Tofu made with brine contains less moisture, though not as delicate as the gypsum-made counterpart. It possesses a robust soy flavor and maintains its structural integrity, rendering it highly suitable for stuffed tofu preparation. Stuffing in Hakka cuisine refers to a technique of incorporating, inserting, or coating one ingredient with another, resulting in a harmonious amalgamation of flavors. Stuffed tofu bears a distinctive detail. Rather than excavating a portion of the tofu and filling it with meat, the tofu's front is sliced to accommodate the meat as an auxiliary ingredient. Consequently, when the tofu is traditionally stuffed, it swells slightly on both sides. The meat is securely nestled within the tofu, ensuring it remains intact without bursting. This signifies the hallmark of authentic Hakka stuffed tofu.
第一道菜我开始让我上瘾的就是东江酿豆腐。然后呢，去看到一个老厨师，女的老厨师啊，在那个酿豆腐煎豆腐。我在那上班一看，哇，干嘛那豆腐这么香呢？我能够吃得到就好了。
The Hakkas have mastered the art of utilizing local ingredients, resulting in a diverse range of stuffed vegetables. Stuffed tofu, stuffed peppers, stuffed eggplant, and stuffed bitter gourd are among the culinary creations, showcasing a culture where almost anything can be stuffed. Among them, stuffed peppers, stuffed eggplant, and stuffed bitter gourd stand out as the most popular, earning the title of the 3 treasures of Hakka stuffed dishes. For the fishermen of Alto Town, no family feast is complete without the presence of stuffed vegetables. Stuffed bitter gourd takes the spotlight as the most prevalent and straightforward dish to prepare. Begin by washing and cutting the bitter gourd into sections, removing the seeds and stuffing it with minced meat, ensuring a tight fit. This ensures the gourd remains intact during the frying process. When it reaches 70% cooked, add water and stew until it is ready to be served. In preparation for frying the tofu, Li Hongkun heats up the pan. Placing the side filled with meat downwards allows for quick frying. After a few minutes, the meat and tofu surface will begin to change color. Flip them over and continue frying. Once both sides attain a golden brown hue, add seasoned soup and a dash of starch, allowing it to simmer over high heat. The dish is now ready to be enjoyed. The tender tofu wraps around the flavorful meat stuffing, complemented by the Hakka's preferred seasonings. The simplicity of ingredients and cooking techniques enhances the distinctive salty and fresh flavors of Hakka dishes. Despite the humble ingredients and straightforward preparation, the taste is far from ordinary. The richness of flavors tantalizes the taste buds and evokes nostalgic memories. This homely dish carries the comforting familiarity that resides in the hearts of every Hakka individual. In addition to the traditional home-cooked stuffed dishes, there is another delicacy that especially reflects the Hakka's dedication to stuffed vegetables: stuffed fish head. Zhong Zilong serves as Li Hongkun's apprentice, specializing in stuffed fish head. While most traditional stuffed dishes consist of vegetables stuffed with meat, Hakka cuisine has expanded to include new creations like stuffed fish head and stuffed trotter. To prepare stuffed fish head, the meat filling is minced with local plum vegetables and seasoned with pepper and fish sauce. After cleaning and cutting the silver carp head, a favorite ingredient among Cantonese, it is ready to be stuffed with meat. Coating the fish head with starch before frying ensures that the meat filling remains intact and well bonded to the fish head. Fry the fish head until it turns golden brown, allowing the freshness of the fish head to blend with the aroma of the pork and immerse in the flavorful gravy. This is where the harmonious meeting of fresh and salty flavors takes place. Huizhou people pay close attention to the cooking process, ensuring that the ingredients are not overcooked. The best and freshest taste is achieved when the raw ingredients are just right. When the fried fish head is ready, add gravy, water starch, and various seasonings, and simmer it. For those aiming to preserve the aroma, cooking it in a casserole is recommended. Under high heat, the various amino acids infuse and blend together, resulting in a fresh, tender, and savory stuffed fish head. Hakka cuisine showcases a diverse range of ingredients while striving to retain their original flavors, while also delivering a rich taste and lingering aftertaste. These characteristics have been cultivated through the Hakka's lives in the humid, foggy, and labor-intensive mountainous regions. Amidst numerous transformations, a distinct harmony of tastes can always be discovered. And stuffed vegetables achieve a delicate equilibrium between the robust and the nutritional value of the ingredients. In the fast-paced evolution of society, dietary habits have quickly undergone transformations. Culinary influences from around the globe coverage, leading to a delightful fusion of diverse cuisines. Through a prolonged period of development, traditional Hakka cuisine has also undergone continuous changes, giving rise to a wide array of Dongjiang cuisine. Unfretted by external influences, Dongjiang cuisine not only holds up ancestral traditions, but also assimilates the strengths of various culinary styles, persistently striving for improvement and securing a distinct place within Cantonese cuisine. To meet the evolving preferences of individuals, the once predominantly homemade stuffed vegetables have now been updated. Zheng Shiying is an exceptional young chef who has dedicated years to studying and refining traditional Hakka cuisine. His innovative culinary creations have given garnered praise for esteemed veteran chefs. The steamed tofu with sea apple is a brilliant enhancement of Hakka stuffed tofu. Unlike the original version that involves frying and stewing, this innovative rendition combines steaming and stir-frying techniques. The tofu is steamed instead of fried, while the other ingredients are stir-fried before being stuffed into sea apples to enhance their freshness. To achieve a balanced flavor, sour bamboo shoots are added. The stir-fried mixture is then carefully placed into small cups filled with tofu, resulting in a delectable transformation of stuffed tofu. Similar to incorporating sea apples into his creations, Zheng has also experimented with introducing new elements to other Hakka dishes, such as morel mushrooms and African sea coconuts. This creative fusion of exotic and local ingredients prepared using traditional Hakka methods adds an exciting dimension to the flavors and ushers in a new era for this time-honored cuisine. While traditional Hakka dishes are typically known for their simplicity and robustness, young chefs like Zheng have started paying attention to the visual appeal of their creations while continuing to enhance their taste. Zheng Shiyang has crafted unique presentations for each dish, ensuring they not only tantalize the taste buds, but also provide a visually captivating experience. In the Hakka culinary tradition, no feast is complete without chicken. Specifically, salt-baked chicken holds a special place and is essential for homecoming celebrations. There are countless exquisite and skillful ways to prepare chicken, each with its own outstanding taste. Salt-baked chicken, in particular, has long been a revered specialty among the Hakka. More than 1,000 years ago, due to wars and famine, the Hakka people undertook extensive migrations to the southern regions. During their arduous and lengthy journeys, salting food became the only method to preserve and store it. Over time, the use of salt became deeply ingrained in their culture and has been passed down and evolved through generations. Salt is an essential element for maintaining good health. In the form of sodium ions and chloride ions, it helps regulate the body's water levels, while also stimulating and harmonizing the taste of each dish. In Chinese cuisine, one of the paramount roles of salt is to harmonize and bring out the inherent flavors of the ingredients themselves. In the vast realm of Chinese cooking, salt holds the esteemed title of the king of flavors. Li Hongkun embarked on his culinary journey at the tender age of 16. To complete his 4-year apprenticeship, he faced the daunting challenge of mastering the art of Dongjiang salt-baked chicken. Though seemingly simple, this traditional dish is exceptionally demanding to execute flawlessly.
那原鸡鸡来说呢，教你挑鸡，叫我们传统说法，不能下过蛋的鸡，下过蛋的话呢，师傅不高兴。他说那肉质没有这么好，假如你那天不留神，拿了一个下蛋的鸡，就给师傅惩罚的。
To prepare salt-baked chicken, the ideal choice is to use domestic or free-range hens that are at least 120 days old and have not yet laid eggs. These chickens are referred to as virgin chickens by the Cantonese. Begin by peeling the chicken and patting it dry. Stuff it with chives, ginger slices, and star anise. Evenly spread salt over the entire chicken, then wrap it tightly with oiled paper followed by a clean paper. Heat a pan over high heat. Add coarse salt and stir-fry it vigorously until the water in the salt gradually evaporates. Once the salt turns dark, transfer it to a casserole. Place the packaged chicken on the top of the salt. Cover it with hot salt and seal the pot. Allow it to simmer for 20 minutes. The term baking in the Cantonese dialect refers to roasting. This cooking method ensures the chicken's freshness. The coarse grains of sea salt have a loose structure that absorbs the chicken's moisture. Within minutes, the delightful fragrance of the salt blends harmoniously with the chicken's fresh flavor, creating an olfactory sensation. According to tradition, you can pour a bowl of cold water onto the lid to further enhance the aroma of the salt. Additionally, the water vapor moisturizes the chicken. Once the vapor dissipates, carefully unwrap the chicken while it's still hot, revealing its bright golden color. A robust chicken aroma combined with the fragrant coarse salt immediately captivates your senses. The chicken's texture is firm and elastic, courtesy of the generous amount of sea salt used. At the same time, the chicken's rich flavors are brought to their peak. In the traditional Hakka style, salt-baked chicken is enjoyed by hand shredding it. This method prevents damaging of the chicken's fibers. Remove the chicken skin, separate the meat from the bones, tear it into pieces, and then place the chicken on the bones, covering them with the chicken skin. This way, you still have an intact chicken.
如果按照我的要求的话呢，做好盐焗鸡，它皮脆肉滑骨香，它保持到这样的程度的话呢，我才认为它基本上合格我们东江菜的师傅。
The traditional salt-baked chicken is a culinary masterpiece, boasting a delightful combination of crispy skin, tender meat, aromatic bones, and a robust flavor. As an iconic Hakka dish, it encapsulates the authentic essence of saltiness, freshness, and an enduring aftertaste. In the past, their ancestors endured strenuous labor due to challenging living conditions, requiring ample amounts of salt and fat in their meals to sustain their energy levels. Gradually, they became accustomed to a diet that was oily and salty. The preservation of food as a last resort throughout history has been instrumental in molding this esteemed Hakka delicacy. In Aotou, after a bustling afternoon, the familial feast exudes a comforting and bountiful atmosphere. Gathered together, people engage in lively conversations, as they always have. Men venture out to fish, while the women tend to domestic matters. The taste of home has transcended time, resonating for thousands of years. Chicken is an essential component of every celebratory meal, serving as a poignant symbol of longing for one's homeland. It resonates deeply within the hearts and memories of those who return to their ancestral roots. Throughout extended periods of migration, the Hakka cultivate their own unique flavors, imbuing their spirits with the very essence of home. Irrespective of the length or distance of their journeys, this essence remains undiminished. The Hakka's exceptional culinary expertise in the art of stuffing stands as a powerful testament to their distinctive cultural identity.